You are now rocking with DJ SQUIRT.
You better know it. I'll turn it up anyway. Here we go.
Let's go.
We're live at the DJ SQUIRT Academy on the Classes in Session podcast with one of the dopest out of Houston. What? Cory With The Keys is in the building.
Hey, let's go.
What's up, Cory?
How you doing? How you doing?
No, I just labeled you my baby daddy, so everybody keep looking for this little mixed baby. They can keep looking.
It's coming. It's coming.
I'm about to move to Houston. We gonna make it happen. Okay. Okay, here we go. Everybody knows what DJ SQUIRT is about. DJ SQUIRT is about bringing people together, showing them who you are, sharing your challenges, struggles, and your success to be an inspiration to someone else. Whoop. Right? You, Cory, you really knocked that out the ballpark, boo. Okay. Love everything about your story, but we're going to make sure everybody else knows. So class is in session. All right. But before we start, everyone knows that DJ SQUIRT has 3 rules to her interviews before you can start. Rule number 1. Now that you've entered this studio, you belong to DJ SQUIRT.
Okay, I like that.
Like that? Okay, we can rock with that.
I'm okay with that rule. That's all right.
Okay. Rule number 2. Any hoochie mama, baby mama, wife, I don't care who she is, she got to go.
Hey, you got to go.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. Here we go. That was easy. Okay. Rule number 3. We cannot just be beautiful and handsome. We have to get along. You feel me? Right?
Absolutely. That's going to be easy. Those are easy rules right there.
Okay. You meet in this industry and people look at you and see what they can take from you.
Right.
In this interview, you're meeting me to see what you can do for me. Okay?
Okay.
Fire.
Okay.
We're building a relationship. We've established our boundaries. We go together. Everybody else got to go. Boom. So now the long drawn out scenario makes you listen and get to know who I am so that you know how to make me happy. Right?
Okay.
And vice versa, you know, but this time it's my show, so it's about me.
It's all about DJ SQUIRT today.
I'm gonna do what you want him to do, right? All right, here we go. The long drawn out scenario. At the end of the scenario, you got to tell me how you're gonna make me happy, but keep it PG, right?
I'll do my best.
Yes, you're the artist, you're creative, so you got to be creative, right? Okay.
Yes.
I do take it to the edge, just a little to the edge. All right, here we go. There's 2 tips that you need to know about DJ SQUIRT to incorporate in your answer, okay? Tip number 1, she likes them 6 feet and up. How tall are you?
So 6'3", that'll work for you?
You 6'3"?
I am.
Love. I'm about to find a baby. I don't care. We about to find her. Okay? I love it. Oh, you say you tall, you could be a monster. And I'll be like, yay! But since you're handsome, it makes it easy. Here we go. Tip number 2. DJ SQUIRT has a voice fetish.
Okay.
You can get anything you want, saying it in the right tone. You know what I'm saying?
So 6'3" and can sing. I'm all the way in there.
I know. Okay. I'm going to test your voice out real quick, though.
Okay.
Feel like I'm mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You know your voice of, you know, if I catch you on top of her and you say the right thing, we still go together, right? So, pretend like we mad at each other. All I want you to do is pick the right tone to just say my name.
DJ SQUIRT.
Authoritative too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no punk
DJ
stuff.
SQUIRT.
I like that. Pull my hair.
Yeah, all that. Look, you ain't gonna be mad no more, huh?
We all good. It no matter what you did. Okay, here we go. That was perfect. You got two of the highlights of DJ SQUIRT. You was in there already. Here we go. All right.
Go.
We took a weekend in a cabin on a hill, 2 nights, 3 days. Ooh, Cory, anything that you can think of, we did that. Yeah. Okay. Just think about it. Don't say it.
Okay, my mind is spinning
Right.
right now.
That's right. We want everybody to see your face, see where it's going. There we go. All right. That is so dope. Okay. Now keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? We done, did everything under the sun for the last 3 days. Well, 2 nights. Okay. It's the 3rd day, Monday morning. We are both some bosses. We make our own money, right? So taking this weekend away, it kind of stops the money a little bit. Woo, 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 right? Okay. So it's Monday morning. Me, your girlfriend. I look out the window. It's 20 feet of snow outside. We can't go nowhere. We get noticed that we have to stay in the cabin one more night until everything clears up. Your girlfriend got an attitude. Rolling my eyes and stuff. Bad energy all in the cabin. Oh, I've been getting on your nerves all day long. You ready to throw me out the window, but you let me, right? So anyhow, here's the scene. This was my thoughts in my head. We were in front of a bearskin rug, in front of a fireplace. We had wine and fruit and all this kind of stuff in the cabin. It was amazing. Right? So here's the tip. We're back in front of the bearskin rug. Again, you're mad at me, ready to throw me out the window. I'm rolling my eyes and acting funny. You pour me a glass of wine trying to chill me out. It still didn't work. Okay. But here's the punchline. I ain't got no clothes on. But I'm playing hard. Right, I'm playing hard to get. We done did everything all week. Okay. So I'm playing hard to get, laying on the bearskin rug, rolling my eyes, glistening in the fireplace with no clothes on.
I feel like I'm there right now.
Storytelling is just amazing. So now you got to tell me in this instance what you would do to make me happy being Cory with the Keys. What you gonna do, Cory?
What I would do to make you happy. I'm probably just gonna come up there and tell you to quit tripping. Just put you down on that bearskin rug, start giving you a little massage, kissing your neck. You still rolling your eyes, acting like you mad. But I'm gonna have to handle you a little bit, start kissing down your whole body.
Ooh.
And get to that spot. Look, we gotta keep it PG, but I'm gonna get to that spot where all of a sudden all that anger and tension is gonna go out of you. And then I always get my way, so I'm gonna have my way with you on the bearskin rug.
No, that's
And it's a wrap. It's a done deal. We don't want to get too graphic for all your viewers, but you won't be mad for too long. We're gonna be good after that.
I think that'll work, Cory.
I think so. Look, I'm already thinking where we going to this cabin trip at. I'm already planning out the trip.
You better quit, because if you single, I'm moving to Houston and we're gonna find a cabin. Okay.
Hey, big single.
But look, Cory, guess what?
What? Is there a twist?
You have just been.
Hey,
you in there, baby? Thank you for playing in my madness, right? You want to have fun with people and talk all that trash and have a great time, make your own podcast, right? Do your own thing. Shoot out your social media for the audience, for those that don't know who you are yet.
Yes. Well, now that y'all have gotten to know me and we talked about the bearskin rugs, if you want to find me, it is Cory with the Keys, CORY, regular spelling, with the Keys. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, the whole thing. And check out my new song that just came out with Lil Flip. It's Started From the Bottom with Cory with the Keys and Lil Flip. You're gonna love it.
Fire. And it is dope. I gotta make it out there to one of your shows and come hang out. Come find me a new car. I want a Cadillac truck. Okay. Right now I drive a CTS, but I want a truck. No, I want a Cadillac truck. So be looking out for me. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Be looking out for me. Okay, here we go. I'm your girlfriend. I'm gonna be living there in a minute anyway. Get us a man to rock out. Okay, here we go. All right. My interviews are designed to get people to know who you are, which is why it's called Classes in Session. Okay. And it's very important nowadays. We got 8-year-olds like trying to kill themselves. Like, it's so many people and so much trauma that, the media has everybody bamboozled. But if they can look on their screen and see what you've been through and how you survived and where you're at today, they can have some type of incentive to go on. Okay. And that's what my interview is about. That's another reason why I loved your video. Fire, right in line with what I do. So I would suggest anyone that's looking at Cory with the Keys right now, go to YouTube and check out that video. It is a real life story, and it's not just some hood thug, always, not to be funny, black people, right? We all experience some type of things going through life, no matter what color you are, no matter creed, because we are spirits living in a
Right.
human experience. Okay. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, boom.
Appreciate
Here
it.
you go. These questions are designed to get them to know you again. Like I said, DJ Squirt is about bringing people together, showing them who you are, sharing your challenge, struggles, success, and be inspiration to someone else. So any question that I ask you, if you have some type of challenge you want to share it, let them know how it was. You may inspire someone. All right. Question number one. Where are you from? Like I haven't said it 50 times, but where you from, boo?
So actually, I'm signed to a label in Houston, but I'm actually from Central Texas. So like Killeen, Temple, Belton, Waco, that area is where I'm from, where I stay.
Fire, fire. Yeah, I've been to Killeen, Texas. I had my splash tour in Killeen, Texas before. It was crazy.
Okay.
I never
So yeah,
heard.
that's where my car dealership is. So when you're ready to come get that Escalade, you'll come meet me in Killeen.
Oh, fire. I've been there before. I have some people there, and I never partied in a barn before. It was all complete, entire giant barn. You might know where I'm talking about. And there were strippers and everything. I'm like, whoa, and the DJ was fire. I ran up on him like, you fire. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
can't.
how we do it, man. That's how we do it in Central Texas, baby.
It was actually fun. Okay, here we go. It was different. I'm from the city, so it was like, what? Barn for real? Dirt? What? Like, you know what
From
I'm saying?
Texas, just for real.
We had a ball. Okay, here we go. Mom and dad in the home or just mom?
Just mom. My dad was in prison.
No worries. Okay, so it's a major experience as to what number child you are growing up in the home. And it depends on the home. So, what number child were you?
I was number one. I was the first. You
How many
know.
siblings?
So I had a half sister on my mom's side and a half sister on my dad's side. I didn't have any full blooded siblings.
No problem, but you were the oldest
Yes.
and the only in your house.
Yes. For a
Wow.
long time. I was the only child till I was like 10. And then,
Ooh, okay.
well, one sister was born at my dad's side when I was like 8. And then, yeah, 10 on my other one.
Fire. So look, I am the cutest nerd you will ever meet. I'm sure you meet some beautiful people, but not like a nerd like me. Okay?
No, you special. You're special for sure.
That's right. We're getting married. But look, so check this out. I am a data analyst by nature, and I like to do self-evaluations. I evaluate my environment around me. I search people and see why this is. Like, I'm just one of those people. Doing my interviews, I noticed I've done probably over 400 or 500 interviews in my lifetime. And I noticed that the number child is very relevant to a person's success. Struggles or not. And it's always the oldest, the middle,
Really?
or the only child that are extremely successful. Mm.
The oldest, middle, or only?
You are
Okay.
double whammy, bro. Double whammy. I
I'm
love
in there.
Ooh, see, I called you baby daddy for a good reason. I knew.
No,
Okay, here
you
we go.
know it.
I know my energy. Okay, here we go. Oh,
Let's
that's so
go.
that is so dope. All right, here we go. A lot of people, they raise their kids, even people that do well, they raise their kids in the home. They got mom and dad, they both work great jobs. They're not needing for anything. It's just amazing. And then they go to school.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah, where we get indoctrinated.
Now you go to and then there you're affected by other people's energies and lifestyles in this school. So, any challenges, any struggles you may have had that you had to deal with during your school, how you overcame it, let me know. But how was school for you?
So I'm a very strong-minded, independent person. I've always been the type to question authority and speak on what I believe in. And school is designed for you to sit down, shut up, do what you're told, and follow the structure, even if it doesn't make sense. So I was very intelligent. I made great grades, but I was very rebellious. If I didn't agree with something the teacher said, or principal, whoever, y'all are a person just like I am. So I was very intelligent, but I got in a lot of trouble as well.
Okay.
So yeah, it was
how did that work out for you?
you know, it's crazy because they indoctrinate you to believe that if you don't excel in this school and go to college and get this piece of paper, you'll never be anything. You'll never be anybody. And I got out of prison with felonies and a GED, and I'm doing better than most of the people I know that have a college degree. So it's actually crazy, but prison is what helped me escape the matrix and realize that there's other ways. You know what I mean? I learned more in prison than I ever did in the school system.
Damn, guess why? Because you sit still by yourself. You are stuck with your own thoughts. You also see things around you in prison that you were like, oh, hell no. You feel me? See,
right.
They made prison to isolate you, to mentally mess you up. When God works for you, things that happen for you, not to you.
I know that's right. Absolutely.
It's sad that you have to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? To find when it should have been found in school.
Exactly.
There's certain things I can't say on camera. They have freaking blocked and took me down for things that I've said. But the reason why I interviews is to show there's more people going through what you went through, right? So now you got other kids that might have went through the same thing you just did and can be inspired to go, you know what, y'all went to prison. I can do whatever I want to do. Sometimes it's just that simple.
Absolutely.
Conversation can change your whole life. So I love everything you just said. Nothing wrong with school, but it is a institutionalized process.
Yes, it is. The school system is very similar to the prison system.
Boom! They won't let you pray in school, but they give you a Bible as soon as you go to prison. Kind of, what?
Right?
No sense, right? You're not allowed to be creative and on your own when you're in school. You have to do what they tell you to do. Their programming. The technology today is mimicked off of our own brains. Could you imagine how powerful we are?
Oh, yeah, beyond measure, for sure.
So I'm just totally ecstatic with how you've changed your life. They don't know yet, so let me get to it. I keep on running my mouth. Okay. That is super dope. You can make and create whatever you want. Look at some of the greats that even did make it to be successful. They didn't finish school. They didn't do that process. They did their own thing. Imagine if we all created what was important to us within our own communities. Who would need the government?
Look, we're on the same page.
Make bread in
I
your
agree
house.
100%.
You make peanut butter in his house. Grandma make jelly. We can feed the whole community with peanut butter and jelly. We can do it.
Absolutely.
Love it. Okay. Oh, I'm getting all spiritual. Okay, here we go. That is so dope about school. Now, what's your aha moment? Boom. Here we go. I'm gonna break this down first because I really want you to hit that. What made you go this, right? So you are your car salesman. Yay. Your own car lot. And you're an artist. So what came first, the artistry or the car lot?
So I've always been an artist. I love music. I love writing poetry. It's actually funny, when I was in prison and everybody forgot about me, that was one of my hustles. I would write custom poems for somebody, like if Christmas was coming up or they got into a fight with their girl and they wanted to, about whatever, I could hear their story and I could turn it into a poem. And I would write music and entertain everybody in there. I have a whole bunch of people sitting around the table listening. So I've always loved the music. When I got out of prison, I decided that I didn't want to be one of those broke artists, you know, on somebody's couch or trying to sell weed to have money for studio time. So I wanted to make money. And I had a buddy in prison that told me I would be a great car salesman and I could make dope boy money if I'm good at it. And they hire felons. So it's really a crazy story how I got into the business. It was really divine intervention, but I got into business and I excelled at it. I became the top salesman my first month and then just went crazy after that and ended up getting my own dealership a few years later.
Fire! Look at that. Yeah, we go together. You want to get married tomorrow? Like, can we just go do this?
I want to go to the cabin first.
Okay.
Get married after the cabin.
That'll work.
Look, let's do that.
Okay, let me quit. They were like, Squirt, you is terrible. Look, I've been doing what I see. Okay.
My interview. What you want?
Right. I do what I want. Exactly. I love it. So another thing I learned from you, I'm going out of the routine because I know who you are. Another thing I learned from you from the video was share your childhood. Share the things you experienced as a child with your parents as much as you want to, and try to show how you grew from it. You know what I'm saying? And like where it's at now.
Right. So, like a lot of households in today's society, my mom and dad were split up. My mom was a hustler. She was a nurse, went to college, great mom, but she also struggled, had her battles with addiction, and she was the plug. So when my grandma died, she was all about me till I was like 8 years old. And when her mom died, she kind of went left and she went back to being the plug. She was like the queen pin of all Central Texas. So on one end, she's taking me to sports and taking care of me. On the other end, she's the plug, and I'm her only son, so I'm like her confidant. So I had to become older, ahead of my time. I was the man of the house even whenever I was little. And so, of course, I saw things. She was really good at living two lives, but I'm a smart kid. So, of course, I saw things. I picked up on things. And then as I got older, she ended up getting sick and she tried to change her ways. But by that time, I'm already in the streets and I'm like, you can't tell me nothing. You did this when I was young.
Right.
Now that you're sick, you can't tell me nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so she knew the path that I was going down, but I wasn't trying to hear it. When I got a taste of that money, I started hustling. She tried to kick me out, thinking that I would come running back and, okay, mom, I'm gonna do right. But I came back in a new whip. I just hustled harder. I didn't want to come home. And she's
You
like,
learn right from your parents, and that's another thing a lot of these parents today need to learn. You think these kids don't know? They know more when they're younger than they are when they're older.
for sure, they pick up on everything. And so, I went down the same path, and there was really nothing she could do to stop me because, that's another thing about kids and parents. A lot of times we say, do what I say, not what I do, but a kid is not going to try to hear that. So I lived that lifestyle and I always had potential. Everybody said, man, you could do something great. Why are you wasting your life? And, I got in trouble a couple of times, did 6 months here, 9 months there. But when I got hit this last time, I had to do 6 years flat. And that's when I had that aha moment. I'm like, I've got two options. I can either live a life of prison and poverty and be locked in a cage with a bunch of dudes my whole life, and that ain't for me. Or I can find a different way and take these hustling traits that I have and put them towards something positive. And so when I found the car business, it was a blessing because the same thing I was doing out in the streets, I could do it without any fear. In the streets, I can't tell everybody like, hey, I got the work, then you'll go to jail. But now I can have a billboard. I can be on the rooftops like, hey, I got the whips, man. Who needs a whip? I got you. And so it was life-changing to find that there are legal, legitimate hustles where you can put that same mentality to something positive and help people and make money without having to look over your shoulder on when they're going to come take it. You know what I mean?
That's true. Awesome. Everything that has a negative impact also has a positive impact, and it's all your mindset and what you really want to do is going to happen. It's fire. I'm excited for you. Look, oh, my baby daddy.
Hey.
So dope. Oh my God. Okay. That's definitely inspiration. And I can see I follow you on social media and the car deal is going great. So tell us where you're trying to go with the music aspect of it.
So that's my main goal is, I enjoy the cars. I make great money and I like helping people that, need a ride, whatever. But my passion has always been music. I want to reach the masses with my message. I want to share my story. I want to give somebody hope and inspiration. There's nothing that makes me happier than when somebody hits me up and like, hey man, I was struggling. I was going through it. I was depressed. I put on that started from the bottom and it got me through the workday. I'm motivated. Like that's everything to me. So my goal is to keep making classic records with a lot of awesome artists, reach the masses, and something on my vision board. I will be at the CMAs.
Okay.
Lil Flip's gonna take me out to the CMAs, introduce me. I'm gonna be out there with the Post Malones and Jelly Rolls and all those people, and we're gonna inspire some people and be rock stars while we do it.
And your baby mama, okay, okay.
Yeah, baby mama gonna be there too in the crowd.
Heck yeah. So that is so, man, that is so freaking dope. All right, here we go. You got a lot of accomplishments. You did great. Did you reach out? How did you get connected with Lil Flip?
So one of those synchronistic alignments. There was a show, and I opened for a show, and I met him there. He was the headliner, and I chopped it up with him. Told him I had cars. We exchanged numbers. Well, later on, the person that brought him out is a homeboy of mine. He hits me up. He's like, "Hey, Flip needs a car," and he don't want to have to go through the red tape of doing all this different stuff. So I ended up hitting him up. I went above and beyond, got him a car delivered to Houston, did the most, did good business, which I do good business with anybody, but definitely took care of him. And while we were there, I told her, he's got the song. They talk about Flip. Will you listen to my demo? And I'm like, man, I know you hear this shit 1,000 times a month, but I do music and I'd like to play something for you. If you don't rock with it, I'm not going to be offended. I'll continue to be your car dealer or whatever. But if you do rock with it, let me know. Maybe we can work something out. And he listened to it and he was like, man, this got a different vibe. Like I could see us getting to a different type of bag, the country and the rap, a whole different market. He's like, man, I rock with it. So he invited me down and I'll never forget. I kind of got put on the spot. We went to the studio. I wasn't even expecting nothing. And he was just like, all right, Cory with the Keys, you say you rap, go in there and do something. They put on a beat. And I had just happened to have a little hook in my mind on the way there. So I got in there and put it down, and the whole crew was like, okay, you got something. And from there, we started rocking.
And you are being yourself. That's what I love about it. You're not trying to be just, you're not like anyone else. You get it?
Absolutely.
You be like, oh, he's trying to be Eminem. You're like, man, and it's a kickoff, but you were yourself. I love it, love it, love it. People tap in with you because they've been through things too and they can relate. So it's fire. Definitely keep them coming. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. So we see where you're going. You're going to the CMAs. You're going to you taking it everywhere, and it's because you love it. It's not about some people you ask them that question, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna get all the money in the world for everybody that told me. That's limiting. You're limiting yourself. I love where you're going with it. Super fire. One last thing before we go. I got 2 more questions and we're going to wrap it up. But my last craziness is my what would you do question, right? Let's pretend we're still role playing. I'm still your girlfriend. They call me Cardi Double B, right?
Are you still naked or you got
No,
clothes on?
I got clothes on right now. Like in this scenario, they call me Cardi Double B, and I work in Magic City.
Oh,
your girlfriend. I'm wholesome. We just trying to get the bag, right?
Okay.
Call you at 6 a.m. in the morning. I know you sleep. You's a hustling man. You're like, what's up, babe? I'm like, baby, this man really like me, but I ain't do nothing. Check your bank account. I got you some money. Okay. So before you answer the question about the money, it goes back to what we bring into our communities and what we're doing with our passions and our funds of the community. So you check your bank account and your girlfriend gave you $30 million.
Damn.
Yes. Big Daddy was like, I love you, okay? But I gave you some, okay? So you get this $30 million. Thinking about your community and what's important to you, what would you create within your community with that $30 million to support the community? That would keep going. You get it?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I've started is a nonprofit, and It's a nonprofit that, you know, tries to encourage people to have fun, do events that are sober. You know, everything in our society is all based around having to drink and party and whatever. And people feel like if you're sober, you got to be in an AA room or at a church. And I want to change it. I want to have parties, DJs, big events with my nonprofit. And I feel like one of the big problems in our community is young men growing up without fathers and not having that mentorship. So I would like to create a place where young men can come, where it's sports, it's a complex, there's things to do, there's fun environments that encourage sobriety and mentorship for young men to have guidance and have a place to go to get out the street. So I'll probably create something like that.
Well, let's do it, because you know I do that business aspect. I have a nonprofit also and a classroom. What? A nonprofit.
Oh man, go.
And
we're gonna do some things.
We gonna
DJ SQUIRT.
What I do, I can bring it to Houston. I can. My classes are via Zoom also. I just started it. So it doesn't matter where I am, right? And I'll show it to you when we get off. But oh my God, you are so dope. Like, we're so on the same page here. I love it. So make sure you take your for-profit and donate to your known nonprofit so the money keep moving in a circle.
That's what I need to do. Yes.
Take the car lot money, and once you hit a certain tax bracket, this shouldn't be no secret to us people, right? You hit a certain tax bracket, your revenue, and the tax bracket is here. Take all of this over that tax bracket and donate it to your nonprofit. Then you take your nonprofit and you use it for everything you want to do for the community, because now it's tax-free. And you get a tax break on your for-profit because you donated to a nonprofit.
I love it.
You need a 501(c)(3), I can register it for you. I got you.
I got it. I got it already, but I need to start pouring more into it and bringing it back out. So you're right. We got to talk about that later.
Most definitely. Well, we're going to talk about a lot of things, boyfriend. Okay, look. So you are so super dope. All right. I'm so ecstatic about you. This is my energy anyway, but no, you're special.
Thank you. I enjoyed our conversation for sure.
Thank you. All right, this is the last thing. Everybody's so used to worrying about what you could do for me, you know, and then when they get it, they, thank you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This one, you are now a winner of the DJ SQUIRT Grammys. Okay?
Hey, let's go.
We got to act it out. All right? So I'm going to announce that you're the winner. And then you act it out as if you were on stage receiving your award, and you shoot out your thank yous.
Okay.
Ain't no time limit like it is on TV. You say thank you whoever the hell you want to, however the hell you want to say it. Okay? All right, you ready?
Right.
Here we go.
Let's go.
And the winner is Cory with the Keys. Woo!
Let's go. Everybody, first and foremost, I have to thank God, because I wouldn't be here without the Lord. I want to thank my haters, everybody that doubted me, that told me I couldn't make it. Y'all gave me the fuel I needed. Thank you to my daughters for changing my life and inspiring me to go a different route. And everybody that's had my back, that's bought merch, that's bought a car, that's listened to my song, that supported me in any way. I love you. And DJ SQUIRT, thank you too for having me.
Thank you, boo. You are so super dope. See, that was it. That was pretty fun. I can't wait to put this.